All right, hello to you once again. So the political landscape in South Africa has recently seen significant shifts with notable leadership changes with the economic freedom fighters and the Johannesburg mayoral office, of course. Those are all stories that have been unfolding over the past couple of hours. So following the unexpected resignation of Floyd Shivambu from the EFF, his subsequent defection to the MK party raised questions about the impact that this might have on the EFF's future. Meanwhile, here in Johannesburg, you would have seen over the past couple of hours, the city has witnessed another mayoral change as Dada Morero steps in following Kabelo Gwamanda's resignation. These developments, of course, beg the question, what do these changes, signify for the respective political entities and the broader political arena? Of course, to chat a bit about this now, I'm joined by Political Analyst Professor Mazwe Majola to unpack some of what we're seeing, these political tectonic shifts that we have seen over the past couple of hours. Prof. Majola, thank you very much indeed for joining us. We really do appreciate your time. So I think I first want to start with, what does all of this mean for the EFF now? And whether this at all came as a surprise, as many say it was.
And good morning to you, Griselda. Thank you so much. Undoubtedly, this is a big blow for the EFF and also for Julius Malema. I don't think he saw it coming. There might have been some disagreements, misunderstandings, like you'll have in any or from any relationship, really, whether it's a family relationship, friendship, or employer-employee relationship. You will always have that. But I don't think he saw it coming that his second in command will leave him like that, because even when they met, you can see that Floyd Shivambu went there. He didn't go there to ask his permission. Well, ask his permission in terms of part of courtesy, really. But he had already made up his decision. He just went there to inform him that, look, this is the decision I've made, and this is what's going to happen. So he didn't have any room really to maneuver other than just to accept his decision.
I mean, everyone is looking to see what role Mr. Shivambu will play in the MK party now. Speculation is rife, of course, that he's left for a senior position. There is no way he's going to leave the economic freedom fighters and join the MK party without, being given something senior. That's, of course, the talk that we're having now. What are we likely to see in terms of his positioning within the MK party?
Yeah, absolutely. And we don't know what between him and President Jacob Zuma, what exactly transpired, or what Jacob Zuma, what they spoke about, or what he promised him in terms of coming to us. Indeed, he wouldn't have left EFF just for any a small position. So it seems like something very attractive, something very appealing. I do feel that Floyd himself as well, he needed a home, a place where he could be valued, more respected, more embraced. Also, a place where he can just relax and
Prof,
be himself.
Yeah, and Prof, sorry, I actually wanted... I'm terribly sorry about that, Prof, because that's exactly it. I wanted to ask you, what would those push factors then have been for him to leave the economic freedom fighters, and the pull factors, that would have made him join the MK party? Certainly, there had to be some push and some pull. You've got to be attracted for certain reasons to something.
We do know that Julius Malema is a tyrant. He rules with an iron fist. It's like you do as I want. If you don't do as I want, or if you don't do as I tell you, you will be out. Probably that has been an environment that has been there for a very long time for Floyd. But also looking at MK party, looking at Zuma, he saw a room that he can grow there he can add more value in this organization, that he will be, as I said, will be more embraced and valued, and also in terms of long-term long-term, that he will be there longer rather than be there. And we are with EFF. You don't know, obviously, you know that Julius Malema is the president and is going to be a president for a while, for some time. The man is not going to relinquish that position any sooner. So someone would want also to be in a place where at least there is some room for growth and room for belonging. So you can see that he opted MK, but you can see also that it was not really about ideological differences that I'm leaving this one is more better in terms of ideology. No, as I'm saying, it's more about leadership style, it's more about culture, it's more about environment, it's more about, can I get a home where I can be accommodated, I can be valued, I can add more value, I can be more respected, and I can be more seen, because politics is about power, it's about positions. Everyone wants to be seen and noticed in that space.
We've heard the EFF leader Julius Malema say, well, he's expecting those that, were loyal to Floyd Shivambu to possibly leave the party. He's expecting more resignations. So what does all of this mean for the EFF as well as the MK party? I mean, we've got local government elections that will come up. We've got national elections that will also come up in a couple of years. And there almost seems to be an organizing from these political parties already looking ahead to that moment.
So EFF undoubtedly is a very formidable organization. I mean, really, both Julius Malema and Floyd Shivambu have built this organization, and now it's very strong. And I don't think it's an organization that can be crushed that easily. Indeed, it will be crippled. Indeed, it will be had there. But it will remain steadfast, and then it will continue. Indeed, it will test Julius Malema's resilience and also the organization as well. Unfortunately, there will be some level of distrust and discomfort within leadership and within EFF itself, because Julius Malema wouldn't know who to trust now, who's going to follow suit. Is this one going to be with me, or is this one going to leave? So you will see different leaders trying to assure Julius Malema of their allegiance, to say that, no, I'm here, I'm not going to leave, I'm going to support you, because they will need that. And unfortunately, that period is very dangerous and delicate within an organization, because it can also even drive others away when there is that level of distrust. With MK party, MK, of course, it's a brain gain. It's gaining more people, more intellectual. Lloyd is a very intellectual person. person, is someone very good when it comes to policy, formulation, so will assist a lot in that. However, it's going to pose a challenge as well within MK Party, because you've got rank and files, people who were there when the organization was started, who really worked so hard, who were there mobilizing people. But now there are these intellectuals that are coming in who are taking more, or who are likely to take more and occupy more senior leadership positions. So Jacob Zuma, or President Jacob Zuma, will have to be very careful in terms of balancing that you've got people who have been with you since the inception of the party, but also you do need to introduce and to mobilize with more intellectual people, especially people who will go to parliament and be the member of parliaments in terms of reading documents, analyzing, debating. You need that level, but also you need to balance with your rank and file.
Prof, just very quickly, I can't let you go without speaking about Johannesburg. Another shift there, mayoral position now. Dada Morero, he's in that position, stepping in, of course, from Kabelo Gwamanda, who resigned. Are we expected to see any, stability in Johannesburg with Dada Morero now being at the helm? He's promising, accelerated service delivery in Johannesburg. Is that what we can expect?
I think that is what we can expect. That's a golden opportunity for the new mayor to bring stability into the city and to accelerate service delivery. At least he has been there not only as the MMC for finance, but prior that he has worked in the municipality. He worked there during the Pakstow's time when he was Pakstow's MMC for finance. He was in his office. He worked there as a director responsible for community communications, other stuff. So he knows how to be an employee, how to be an official, and how to be a councillor. And really, he's got the majority, he's got the support. So what is required from him is just implementation, stability, and make sure that he's ruthless when it comes to corruption and patronage.
Prof. Mazwe Majola, thank you very much indeed. We appreciate your time here on the program. Thanks for making time to speak to us here on SABC News. We do appreciate it.